the Rams the last time. But this week we get Antonio Callaway back. Basically, we're looking for. They should be able to slow down Myles Garrett because he's got he's not quite Aaron Donald, but he's getting there. Wait, Kareem Hunt starting.
Matching hundreds. Hello, everyone. I'm Jonathan Coachman. This is Madden NFL Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see teams with a couple of running backs
against
who
the
each
Browns.
went over 100 yards a weekend ago, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Cleveland Browns. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796.
We're starting off 0-2 for the first time in a while. No, 2-0.
Never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams.
And Eric Berry getting the crowd hyped. And Nick Chubb. And we're going to be receiving at the beginning of the game.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go.
The kick is off to Antonio Callaway.
This will be taken in.
Callaway takes the ball about the 22-yard line.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by their second-year quarterback, who was the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner, as most of you know, and that's Baker Mayfield.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win.
Damn right, I want to see Aaron Donald.
Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And a short gain there as he'll get it up.
Since it looks like he's playing defensive tackle.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Wait. This is the wrong playbook.
Got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's see what you got.
Mayfield to throw it. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku.
And Njoku gets 16 yards.
But he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
The Raiders. And the Jets beat New England.
First down, they'll run with Chubb.
Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna go back and get the right playbook.
Starting defense. They enter this one down in the...
Yeah, I'm just gonna get the right playbook. It'll say that I played the game twice, but while you're seeing what's happening, so. I will debut that playbook sometime though. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Oof.
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio.
And the kick is underway, Callaway.
Sunday night matchup between the Los Angeles
It's about up to 25.
And not a bad return.
The same as
gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Browns ready to go to work here on offense, and their man behind center, well, that's Baker Mayfield, the #1 overall pick last season, who set a rookie record with 27 touchdown passes.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. After you. Check. Crunch. Watch the safety creep.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And a look now at the starting offense for the Browns.
And the focus will definitely be on wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. after the trade from the New York Giants to the Cleveland Browns. How will he mesh with his new quarterback, Baker Mayfield? And can they be the duo that leads Cleveland to the playoffs for the first time since 2002?
And he gets a gain of 2.
Now for Los Angeles on the defensive side of the ball. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
They give him way too much time, and Baker makes him pay.
That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb.
Oh, and
inside the 20 before he's brought down. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand,
and who was there with the tackle?
You go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Mayfield looks to throw, and he rifles it, complete, caught by Landry.
And Landry gets down to the 13.
Down at the 13-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Hey, alert!
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. That's incomplete,
he drops it.
There is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering
and the kick is good.
To get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty
good. And here comes Jared Goff.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
You have to get this explosive offense off the field, though. And Todd Gurley gets a first. On the first play, Greedy Williams gets credit with the tackle.
36 now, 1st and 10.
Denzel Ward sends him back.
To the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Yep, Gurley's going to have a great game.
They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6. Throwing on 3rd. Goff.
Got Brendan Cooks.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And brought down before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Number 53, Mike 53. Get in the way.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley.
And Joe Schobert.
To the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And quickly now, here's a look at the Rams offense.
And I think the entire league benefited when Andrew Whitworth made the decision to come back for his 13th NFL season. Still one of the best offensive tackles in the game. 4 Pro Bowls, 2 times first-team All-Pro. He's now 10th among active players in the NFL in games started.
And he takes it down.
And Todd Gurley gets down to the 10.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a
jet sweep, and down he goes, and he gets a gain of 2.
Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Goff turns and gives to Gurley.
And he gets in the end zone. Touchdown Rams.
Touchdown Rams. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with the battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This is taken at the 3.
Oh, and he gets down to the 36. Nice little return.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. Strong only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone.
And he goes down in the backfield.
Laid for the season or for a game, and that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first
Giovanni
went to
Bernard.
the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep.
And he gets hit as he throws incomplete.
That's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason. But
he gets the first down and more.
And immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance.
And Giovanni Bernard gets a gain of 7.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham.
He gets a gain of a yard.
Gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 3rd and short yardage. Mayfield.
Callaway with his first catch.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And
okay,
they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
That should have been a touchdown, but my stupid headphone cord got in the way.
On the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit.
And Chubb gets down to the 1.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 yards there and a 1st down. The carry here for the big tight
And holding. That's holding.
He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
Come on,
So on the
Njoku.
big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Mayfield now. This will be caught at about
Down to the 4.
and the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now they return.
Touchdown, Nick Chubb!
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Browns are back in front.
And the kick is good.
Run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty
And
good
Christian
return
Kirksey.
here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't let your D for that.
Nice play.
They got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On 2nd and 7.
And Goff can't
And his throw's going to be
hit.
incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll make it 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Delayed give going
And they give it to Gurley. And Gurley is down short.
They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will not come out on 4th down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And that ball is a
That hits a little
touchback.
too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
Giovanni Bernard gets a gain of
they were confident enough to do it on the last
6.
drive, starting backed up in their own territory. Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2.
And picked off.
Had it in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's the rookie from Washington, Taylor Rapp, who picked it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
That pick was not really Mayfield's fault.
36 now, 1st and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun. Goff. Out left, he's got it to Everett.
And that's a first down.
Down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. On 1st down, it's Gurley.
Gurley gets
He's taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Gain of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally.
And Everett can't hold on.
So they can run through.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Goal. He's going to go up top for the
end zone. Incomplete.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant to the flag.
No, I'm with you.
The kick is good.
But I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Zerline, of course, last year had likely the iconic field goal of the season, booting that 57-yarder in the Superdome to send his squad to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you really hurt the Saints fans on that one, didn't you?
Sorry.
They didn't want to hear that at all. But this guy deserves his nicknames. Greg the Leg, Legatron, because the ball goes through the post at a heavy rate. 87% in 2018.
The drive starts with a handoff to Bernard.
Bernard gets into the secondary.
Across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have
drops
to
the
hold
ball
for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10.
The ball's
over the middle, and it's incomplete. Aqib Talib, the veteran Pro Bowler, there to get a hand in, knock it away. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing, Mayfield.
and Landry gets down to the
This is going to be
44.
another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 44-yard line. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. On 1st down,
Bernard
to the
gets
36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a give right side.
Bernard gets the
and
first.
He's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And that's close.
It'll be 2nd down.
And that's the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes left in the 1st half. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
And the design run with Mayfield works.
A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Bernard gets down to the 2.
He's down to the 2-yard line. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. On 3rd and short,
and Harris.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This will be just a 21-yard attempt.
I was thinking about going for it.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And they will take the lead at 13-10. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out that just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You're down 3 under a minute to go.
They're going to be
How
passing the
aggressive
ball.
are you gonna be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Now Goff on first down. Throw left side, complete to Cup. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing again is Goff.
And almost picked off by Greedy.
Credit that break up to Greedy Williams. He's a 2nd-round pick, a solid 2nd-round pick. But when you're close to that 1st round, do you come in with a little chip on your shoulder?
You definitely do, because now your money's not the same. But even more than that, it's the prestige. Everyone wants to be a 1st-round pick, and he thought his talent demanded that. And I do know some teams in the league that 1st-round grades on him.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth.
I don't know how we felt
good infusion
to the
of youth.
Browns.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
The tackle by Terrence Mitchell. On 2nd and 9, Goff.
And Goff goes down.
Back at about the 37-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Now this is going to be a tough field goal. The kick is
and this
good.
Is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go.
Final play of the half, Mayfield.
And he drops it.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on
13-13, yeah.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Cook's now in his 2nd season with the Rams. He's had 4 straight years over 1,000 yards. He had 2 with the Saints, 1 with New England, and then he went over 1,000 again last year with the Rams. 80 catches, 1,204 yards. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Gurley.
And Gurley, if he's not running to his own guy, he would have been
gain
out.
On the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now gone. And that's off the mark.
Almost picked.
He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups.
And
he's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues, and the chains move again. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Eight yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Goff. He's got it. And
touchdown.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to regain the lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. I want to remind you that coming up tomorrow night, we wrap up Week 3 with a good NFC battle. A couple of teams that have been around a long time. Bears and Redskins from FedEx Field.
And he goes down in the backfield.
Try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting.
He will go down in
execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On 3rd down, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. Got a man, it's complete. Williams.
I forced that one. Should have picked.
Midfield down to the 45. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. A run for Nick Chubb. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And again, it's Chubb.
Chubb
and
gets
this time he's not
a
going anywhere.
yard.
They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Or he goes backwards.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Mayfield. And here's a leap.
Wow.
Catch. He pulled it in. His 5th
What a catch by
tonight,
Jarvis.
and it's good for a 1st down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop.
And down he goes. Sacked. Mayfield goes down.
Aaron Donald with a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean.
Almost picked off.
No grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground. Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense
is
right there?
good.
The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
They go play action here on first down. He's letting it fly.
Picked off.
One that's intercepted.
Terrence Mitchell.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Mayfield off the play fake. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's
Landry gets down to the 28.
Getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down. Mayfield now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Harris has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, he's been hit a lot.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got Njoku over the middle.
David Njoku.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he
gets down to the 10.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Wait a minute.
They'll run with Chubb. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. They'll try again with Chubb.
Chubb gets in. Touchdown.
Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Browns have retaken the lead.
I'm going to make it a field goal.
He's giving him a little jolt.
It is good.
The lead there, but 2 TDs now the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want
23-20.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Jared Goff obviously had a pick for that.
Offense at the line. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
And Denzel Ward with the pass breakup.
Play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
7 yards on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now
stopping him here would be huge.
They'll try and pick up the 1st down. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line.
Woo!
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th
That's
down.
what's up.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Yes.
Let's go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, all right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
That's a
Did they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Face mask. Defense.
Boy, a tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Following the penalty, Chubb.
And he goes down in the backfield.
Finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
A touchdown here essentially puts the game out. And Njoku has it and drops it.
Hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Dropped by Njoku.
Incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the
Pass
field
breakup.
now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
2nd and 10. Goff again. Over the middle. That's hauled in by Kupp. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Jared Goff, 4 times last year, he led the Rams on a fourth-quarter comeback. He obviously didn't do it in Super Bowl 53, but can he do it here? Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley
And offsides defense.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And he fends him off. And this is incomplete.
That was huge that we cannot get Goff down.
They had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he's able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
They try to throw on second down.
Nice pass breakup.
Incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, Goff. And it's complete. This is Austin Prohl. And they've got it right across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. Now it's gone.
He throws.
The field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Josh Reynolds that time.
Okay, we gotta hold him right here, though.
So 2nd down.
We hold him right here. We got
this. From the 40. Goff throwing again. He gets it to Gurley.
And so much for holding him. And that's a face mask.
Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Down to the 12.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Goff now to throw.
And there's another face mask.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So give them the yardage.
Now they're trying to milk it down.
Half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate.
That's incomplete.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking to go back to Cooks one more time, but it'll be second and goal.
Taki.
On second and goal.
And touchdown.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Hey, 5 minutes is plenty of time.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys have now moved out in front. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Njoku can't catch nothing.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line.
That's holding.
Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Going deep here for Landry.
Caught by Landry.
It's complete. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 40 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Here's a pass swung out left to his right.
And there's a face mask.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Face mask. Defense.
So
now, we don't want to score too soon.
15 more for the face mask.
We don't want to score too soon.
That absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Tackle there by Clay Matthews. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They run it again with Chubb. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Here's Mayfield.
Almost picked off.
There, it's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, partner,
no, we got to go for it.
How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
And he's short.
The 10-yard line. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do?
And there's a face mask.
A lot of questions to be
effectively
answered by
sealing the
them.
game.
The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sheldon Richardson able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Goff. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Goff.
And he gets it.
He's got it to Everett.
And that's effectively the game.
Field inside the 45. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup.
And the
So
Browns
the LA
fall.
Rams with a victory here. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy
should've-
road victory, one they can hang their hat on.
1 yard
So
short.
for LA, they're into the win column now as they move to 1
That's
and
all I gotta say
2
about
on the
this
young
game.
season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis,
came
my
out too
broadcast partner,
conservative.
and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time.
Todd Gurley has his way with us. How the hell can you catch a damn football? There's so much that I messed up in that game. Looking back, I could have done a lot of things better. That's tough. There's no other way to say it. Read it. We should have won that game. Surely, yeah, that's fine for Joe Schobert. That'll take him till he's 30. Basically, I'll just scout, then I'll call it a video. We're looking for a bet. We're looking for mean, it sucks, but the Ravens have not caught up to us. Our thing against Lamar Jackson will be 5 TDs, 1 interception. Lamar Jackson only ran 8 times in 3 games. And that's not that ain't fixed. Next episode will be a big game versus the Ravens. Have a great day. Peace out.